never a fun one, but it's something where they had a great night and they had a great team, so we got nothing to do but just move on and get better and watch film and see what we can do better. And I think we've had a good preparation so far, and we just have to move past it.
So what are you taking from that loss into the game on Saturday?
I think we have a lot of things we need to get better at. When a lot of times when we're winning games, things get put aside, and when we lose a game, things kind of float up to the surface. And I think we just need to regroup and get better at some of the things that maybe we've never really thought about because we've been winning games. So we're not going to freak out. It's one game. We're just going to move on and look forward to playing another great team in Oregon State.
Did you feel like you guys were living a little too dangerously during the winning streak, like these games that could have been losses?
We were just playing games. I wouldn't say dangerously is a word you say when you win a game. There's times where we would obviously like to have games that weren't going into overtime and close ones, but it's what it is. And I think we all have to see how we come out and react on Saturday. But I think we've had a good week of practice, like I said, and the intensity needs to rise, and we need to take it to another opponent on Saturday and take bigger steps throughout the rest of the season.
It's been over a year since you guys lost a game. Was practice any different this week? Has preparation changed at all? That it's a different feeling, I guess.
Yeah, it's a different feeling with the loss, but it's like I said, we're not going to freak out. It's not something that everyone's gonna you're going to change what we've been doing for the last year. So it's something that us as leaders that need to step up and show the younger guys how we react after a loss, and we're all pissed off and not okay with it at all. So we didn't come here to lose games. So we're out here just competing at the highest level like we always do, and just showing the young guys how we react and how it's not okay.
Is there any difference with the guys who are out in terms of like practice feels like?
Talking about injuries? No, I think Coach Ellen preaches a lot about next man up, and I think our team lives on that. And we've had some key guys that I'm looking at as a guy who's been here. I'm so pumped for them to get the opportunity to play like YK and Christian Rector and some of these guys that have stepped up huge for us and would possibly never have been able to without some injuries. So all it's doing is adding more depth through our team and more maturity, and so I think we're gonna live through it and get better with some of those guys that are in there right now. But really excited to have some of those guys that we've been missing back for the last 2 weeks.
What has Uchenna been doing to knock down some of you guys?
I think he's got good timing on his ball. We work on it a lot. He's always around the ball and always making plays, and he's been huge for our defense.
As a captain, has your role changed this week at all? Like talking to some of the younger players, try to get them through bouncing back from a loss?
No, I think the only thing that I've taken over or wanting to talk to some of the guys that had to step up in those games that probably an hour before that game, they're like, I'm not even going to play. Austin Jackson and Voorhees and Clayton Johnson, they came in and they stepped up huge and made the game. Without them, we would have been able to play. So, and Tyler Vaughns is a guy that I'm really excited for, as he's battled through some things and just only gotten more mature and a better player. And so in that role, I'm just trying to let them know that we're beyond happy for what they did and how they stepped up for this team.
What's something you just want Trojan fans to know going into Saturday? Coming off of a loss, everyone's pretty sad, pretty upset. What do you want?
Man, one loss isn't going to kill our season. So come out and have that place rocking like it has been for the last 3 or 4 weeks. And I don't want to see empty seats out there just because we have one loss in Oregon State. Let's go out there and show up and be loud and love our boys.
Was it weird to lose Jordan like that?
Yeah, that was weird. It was a weird vibe from the beginning of the game. Every time you go up to Pullman, it was my first time, but just from words, it's you may feel like we whatever happens, like we should kind of control it up there, but you never really do because that stadium's tough to play in. They're great fans. It's kind of a funky place. We don't really get that feel in Los Angeles. So from the get-go, it was a weird feel, and by no means is that an excuse.
You mean it's kind of like tight?
I'm saying like just this different atmosphere. It's it's a little bit more wide open, a lot more space, and some guys are, those fans are diehard. So it was actually a really fun place to play. But like I said, hearing 20 minutes before that our backup left linebacker is not going to play is like, okay, that's a little different. That's not what we wanted. And then JG went down, and that's also not what we wanted. And then kind of just rattled off things from there.
They scored on a long drive at the end of the first half, and they set up their winning field goal on a long drive. Were you guys running out of gas a little bit? They ran 81 plays.
No, I mean, 81 plays is a lot, but it's our job to go out there with a full motor and never stop until the last whistle's blown. I think I don't want to take away from the fact that they ran 81 plays out there. I mean, that's still a great team, and their offense is built to score points. So, I think for the most part, they did exactly what they wanted to do, and we wish we could have been out the field a little bit more and stopped some of those third downs, but it is what it is now.
What was it like on the field when the students rushed at the end of the game?
People don't really realize that it's kind of scary. It's not. I mean, you don't know what those guys are doing. It's probably a lot of them are pretty intoxicated, and on a big win, and it's having 10,000 people run at you is like kind of freaky. And I tried to stay a little calm and just kind of walk off and not. Because when you're running and someone else is running at you, it's hard to get out of the way. And I just took my helmet off and walked off and gave them credit where credit's due.
Because there people say, "Oh, you guys have pads, you don't have to worry." But these
No,
guys are running in behind you, and
running, stumbling, diving. I mean, you're worrying for sure. It's not like it's a big old comfort place. It's not fun.